Ride into the danger zone. It's not just lyrics from Top Gun, which Top Gun 2 is coming out next summer, and I am very excited about that. Brings me back to the 80s, to the original Top Gun, which I'm a big fan of. But ride into the danger zone is what leaders need to do if they're going to build trust and authentic relationships with their teams and with their people. And so what is the danger zone? The danger zone are those tough conversations that you need to have, where you need to provide direct, clear coaching feedback to somebody. Typically when something's not going according to plan, or somebody's not doing what they need to be doing. And I see too many leaders afraid to get into this danger zone. They avoid it because they want to avoid conflict and they want to ignore it. And what happens when you do that is it keeps building up and nothing gets corrected. And the person or the team doesn't know that something needs to be corrected, right? And then all of a sudden it comes to a head and you have more of a confrontation or more of a harder conversation because things have built up and now it's too late to correct. You're too far down the road. And now you're having the hardest of conversations, which typically means this relationship is not going to work from an employee and leader perspective. And there are ways to avoid that, or do your best to avoid that, or to take steps leading up to that. And that's walking into the danger zone to give direct feedback when necessary. Now, as leaders, you should always be giving feedback. And of course, it's easy and fun to give positive feedback and positive reinforcement. And we should be doing that on a regular basis. If you're not doing that, you need to start doing that, because nobody wants to hear from you only when something's going wrong. So consistent, positive reinforcement feedback is key. But when you need to have that, we call it walking into the danger zone and having those conversations that are real. And so I think you owe it to your team, you owe it to your people to have those conversations. And we found is if you have those, you can keep small issues small, you can level set, you can get on the same page, and you can have great careers together. And if you don't, you're just really avoiding that. And that's what weak leaders do, and I can't stand that. I think weak leaders avoid that conflict and avoid that danger zone. And it doesn't have to be negative. And when you present information, you present it from a sense of caring and believing in the person and wanting to help them and to improve. You're not doing it out of spite or to be mean. How you deliver this and how you really feel is really the key to the whole thing. And so if you're avoiding the danger zone, I really encourage you to stop doing that and to wade into there and have real conversations. I've had those before, and a lot of times you're not on the same page, and it's nobody's doing anything wrong. There's just been miscommunication or something. You need to get on the same page. But if you're going to avoid those, you're setting yourselves up for trouble later on. You've heard me say before lots of times of run to the problems. And this is another example of that. Run into the danger zone with your team and watch how it actually improves your relationships together. Let me know what you think.